It's fine now. All right. Okay. That was wonderful, Damu. And I guess people are enjoying your session. I could see a lot of messages with, thumbs up and yes, and, they want to get into the modern business. So, guys, I think I am taking this opportunity back here to share some more thoughts. I have been working on some exciting new magic plans, some new combination. So it just struck my mind that I should share that with you. And also, I would want to summarize, being this as the concluding part of the session. I wanted to, in fact, summarize on what are the takeaways. So I could see some very good, practical inputs that were provided by Thamu, such as having your switching from your personal account to a WhatsApp business account. If you put a WhatsApp business account, all about you can be mentioned. It's like a mini website within WhatsApp itself that you can have. Having your own online presence through a website, creating a professional Facebook page and promoting it with your customers and not just your agents. You know, that's again very rightly said that most of the agents have seen their Facebook profile and their Facebook page is only their friends are only within the industry. So you are only exchanging ideas with each other, but your customers are not a part of it. So you have to now take a different direction and make sure that your customers also become a part of this. And technology revolution, everyone is aware. He gave some wonderful examples, and I was particularly happy to see the example that he gave about pan wala, the bida wala, as you call in Tamil Nadu. A pan wala, a traditional pan wala with a small desk on which he is creating pan versus a big shop. Now imagine, that means that the pan business has so much potential. Why would anyone spend crores of rupees in getting that shop and making such a big beautiful showroom and offering the same pan which is worth 10 rupees outside to 100 rupees inside? That means they are doing that kind of business. Such pan shops have not only started, they have not closed down. More and more such shops are starting, which is indicating that these type of business models are flourishing. Okay, so you have to innovate, you have to do something better than what you're doing. That pan wala, whatever he does, that simple small shop, that regular pan wala will not be able to break a particular barrier. He will only able to rise little. But the other guy who created a big bida shop, a nice air conditioned shop, and provided so many varieties, created an innovation, and he must be minting crores. And the fellow sitting outside is still making enough to just to have his lunch and dinner. So innovation is the game, my friend. Innovation is the game. Anyways, now coming back to what the reason why I'm here again is that I wanted to share one more concept with you, coming straight away to a business concept of what kind of a plan that you're selling and how you can make innovation in that plan. Now, again, relating to the panwala versus a bida shop inside. So one of the popular plans that you have been selling is Jivan Umang, Jivan Labh, Jivan Lakshya. We have talked a lot about Jivan Umang. I have personally taken many sessions on Jivan Umang. In Visual Magic Pro, we have a wonderful we have a wonderful Jivan Umang expert analysis. I'll just share my screen also now. So we have this Jivan Umang expert analysis. This is one of the best Jivan Umang presentation that you can take it to the market. It shows Jivan Umang far more superior than anything else available in the market. Anything else, whether it is insurance, whether it is bonds, whether it is postal investment, far more higher than what any other investment can be compared with. Now, I'm not going to be talking about Jivan Umang. I'm going to be talking about Jivan Lakshya. Jivan Lakshya is another great product of LIC, which LIC has always, it's been a promising product, and typically we use this product for a child's education planning. Today, with these kind of uncertainties, the biggest worry about every person is about his family. He feels that if such kind of things come up in our life again and again, how will I sustain my life? What will happen to my child's future? So these are the sentiments you have to cash on. So typically, you will go out and you will sell a Jeevan Lakshya policy. What does a Jeevan Lakshya policy do? I have a output which I've already created. So we have a Jeevan Lakshya policy, which I have taken it for a person aged 33 years, and he is. I'm providing about a 10 lakh rupees of insurance, 19 years term, and 16 years is the PPT. 16 years because it's a 3 year. The premium is 61,178 in the first year, and then 59,861 in the subsequent year because of the GST going down. And at maturity, you get 19 lakh and 5,000. This is a normal happy story about Jeevan Lakshya. Where does Jeevan Lakshya stand apart is the story about what if you are not there tomorrow. How is Jeevan Lakshya different from the other plan? Because it guarantees the benefit at the time you had thought about. I had thought about that my son or my daughter, when he or she becomes, let's say 21 years of age, I will be needing a lump sum amount. So I will start saving now. And if anything happens to me, still this policy will give what I was dreaming for. So that is what is Jeevan Lakshya. So the story is like that, that if something happens to you, 10% of the sum assured will be paid every policy anniversary to the family, okay, to the nominee, till 1 year before the maturity date. And on maturity date, entire maturity amount, 110%, not entire, more than that, 110% of the maturity amount plus bonuses will be paid to the nominee. Okay, which means that even if a person is not there, even if the insured person dies tomorrow, premium will stop. Family will be supported with 10% of the income, 10% of the Lakshya sum assured every year. That means in this case, it is 10 lakh policy. That means in case anytime the policyholder dies, 1 lakh rupees will be paid every policy anniversary after the death till 1 year before the maturity. And on maturity, 11 lakh plus the bonuses will be paid. Okay, that is the normal Lakshya story. And I'm sure many of you would have sold, Jeevan Lakshya based on this kind of a story. Just put it in the chat, yes, if you have been selling Jeevan Lakshya. And if you think Jeevan Lakshya is a great plan, just put yes in the chat. Now, I would want to take a step further. Because it's a wonderful story, because if it is a wonderful story, why not make it a little more compelling? Now, you see in this example, what I have given is 59,861 rupees as a premium. Okay. First year premium is 61,178 and thereafter is 59,861. Now, if I was in your place and trying to sell this to the customer, I will create a complete pitch about the child's education, importance of child education, and so on and so forth. And I'll say, sir, this is how the Jeevan Lakshya will help you. Once he is satisfied that yes, Jeevan Lakshya is a great product, I'll say, sir, would you mind increasing your premium by around 15 to 20%? And I can make this entire proposition 5 times more better. Would you like to know how? Would you like to know how I can make this 5 times more better by just adding 15 to 20% to my premium? And that is what is the new magic plan that I am going to be launching in this week. Sometime this week in VM Pro, you will be finding this. So everyone who was using VM Pro, please look out for the new version that will be coming sometime in the later part of this week. And those people who are already out of VM Pro subscription, make sure that you renew your subscription. And people who are not using VM Pro, take VM Pro from our closest representative to you. So this plan, I'll just give you a curtain raiser preview. It is not ready, but I'm just showing you this is an opportunity to talk to you today. I thought let me give you a trailer or a preview about what is coming up, and you can gear up for these kind of wonderful sales pitches for child education planning. So I will now switch to another presentation, which is called Lakshya Plus Plus. This is the presentation, new magic plan that I am unveiling now for the first time in this group. So this is the group who's seeing this presentation for the first time. It is not yet released in Visual Magic Pro, but will be released very soon. This is called Magic Plan Lakshya plus plus, not just Lakshya plus plus plus, because there are so many more your features that can be added by combining this plan. This is a combination of Jeevan Lakshya and Jeevan Amar plans. Now let us look at how this is going to benefit. Don't let your child's future be vulnerable to uncertainties of life. Presenting Magic Plan Lakshya Plus Plus, a unique proposition of made out of combination of LIC of India's Jeevan Lakshya and Jeevan Amar plans. Customized financial protection, customized financial protection solution specially prepared for Mr. Sandesh Kumar to financially secure the future of his son. So beautifully, we are showing the journey of the child, that he is only 2 years old now. He'll be in the school very soon. And then he is going to come to the college, and thereafter he is going to become a executive who is going to be a successful executive, right? So how does this plan work? You pay 68,948. Remember in that other presentation what we saw, what was the premium he was paying? 59,861 from the second year. First year was 61,178. That means by just paying another 9,000 rupees, you are getting these additional benefits. So you pay 68,948 rupees from the age of 2 of your child up to age of 18. That means for 15 years you pay, and then you pay only for 16 years. For 16 years you pay this amount, and the last 3 years you pay only 9,000 rupees. Okay, what you get is after the maturity, that means when your child becomes 21 years of age, this plan will give them 11,63,317 rupees, and it will give every year, it will give 2,10,817 till he becomes 25 years of age. So a perfect fit, lump sum to start your post-graduation, and during that post-graduation, supporting with income of 2,10,000 every year. And at 25, he becomes, full-fledged postgraduate, or he gets into his own career. So you are supporting your child's journey from a graduation up to the post-graduation. And what will happen now, in case of unlikely event of death of the insured, that means in case this Mr. Sandesh Kumar is no more in between this period of 2 years to 21 years, guaranteed 25 lakhs will be paid to the spouse. First plus on Jeevan Lakshya. Normally Jeevan Lakshya would not give any amount on death. It will only give 10% every year. I am giving 25 lakh immediately to the spouse for immediate family need, immediate financial needs is paid to the spouse. Guaranteed 1 lakh per annum is paid till age of 20 of the child. That is the Jeevan Lakshya basic feature. 10% of Jeevan Lakshya is paid every year till the maturity, till 1 year before maturity. Additional, then guaranteed 2,50,000 paid every year for 10 years from the date of death. That means 10% is coming from Jeevan Lakshya, another 25% is coming from Jeevan Amar death benefit taken in settlement. So what I've done is I have created 2 Jeevan Lakshya, one Jeevan Lakshya giving lump sum maturity, second Jeevan Lakshya giving 5 years settlement payment. That is why we are seeing 11 lakh being paid from one Jeevan Lakshya, and through settlement the second Jeevan Lakshya coming in. Similarly, I am giving 2 Jeevan Amar of 25 lakhs each. One Jeevan Amar for a lump sum payment in case of death, and second Jeevan Amar for 10-year settlement payment on death. So what is going to happen is 25 lakh. So in another words, what am I telling the customer Jeevan, Mr. Sandesh Kumar? Mr. Sandesh, in the event of death, you will get 250% of the sum assured. Your spouse will get 250% of the sum assured. That is this 25 lakh. And 10% of the sum assured every year till 1 year before maturity. And 25% of the sum assured more guaranteed for 10 years. That means even if the death occurs on 18th year, even then for 10 years, that 25% will come, because that is coming as a settlement option from Jeevan Amar, and additional 54,850 will be paid every year for 10 years. That is the settlement interest part. The interest part of the settlement option is I am talking about as a non-guaranteed part. Plus, so this amount will take care of the quality upbringing of Anshul. So 25 lakh paid immediately, and then for a quality upbringing of Anshul, we have so much of amount coming in. And then for his higher education, as you had dreamt, as you had thought about it, we will give you 11 lakh plus 9 lakh 5,000, that is 20 lakh and 5,000 rupees at the age of 18. Uh, Sorry, at the age of 21. There is a mistake here. At the age of 21, when Anshul becomes ready for his post graduation. By giving this presentation, I'm beautifully presenting it in a pictorial form. No one wants to see a lot of spreadsheet and columns and all. In a very simple diagrammatic form, I have explained the entire benefit. Okay, and here by just adding 18% to the basic Jeevan Lakshya premium, I am able to talk a story about 250% of the sum assured immediately. I am able to talk about 35% per annum instead of 10% per annum. I am able to talk about guaranteed 10 years from whenever the death is there. If the death occurs at 15 years, he will get for another 10, that means for 25. Even after the maturity period, the amount will come. So many things you are able to sell. That is one advantage. A, your ticket size will increase. Because of this, you will be able to get 10,000 more premium. B, Jeevan Amar, when you try to sell independently, you are always facing a competition. Private company premium is less, that plan has a better feature, this plan has a better feature, LIC plan mein why this is not there, LIC plan mein why this is not there. Now, you are not trying to sell Jeevan Amar separately. You are selling Jeevan Amar as a part of the package. So it is easy to go and sell two policies, and you are able to sell term policy without any questions of competition from the private insurance companies. Okay. So this is something that I wanted all of you guys to know, that we are very soon launching this, and I'm very excited with this with this new magic plan that is coming up. And I feel if you all guys feel that this is something that is going to help you, just say yes, and I'll be motivated to bring this much faster, and we'll work on many more such such new combination plans which will help you to gain confidence and to position a stronger pitch to your customers. So friends, that is the extra that I wanted to discuss apart from what I shared in the morning. I think to sum it up, to a few takeaways from all of us, I think all of us were talking similar things, but in a different tone with a different examples. What is coming up is there is a change that is there forever. And for this change, you have to gear up. You have to learn the skills of selling policy to your customer without meeting him. Those are the skills that you need to do. You need to get upgraded to. And those skills will only come by using the right kind of tools, by using the right kind of technology, by understanding that these tools and technology are integral part of my business, and giving enough time for yourself, and making your staff also understand how to make the best use of what you have already invested in. So friends, thank you very much. It's been a long time. I think we were planning to finish this by little before 1 o'clock. It's already 20 past 1. We have kept you waiting for your lunch. So go ahead, spend your time with your family now, have your lunch, and make a strategy out of whatever learnings you have done today. Make a strategy and come out with a proper game plan to ensure that you are able to interact with all your customers very effectively and meaningfully, and convert every interaction into some sort of a business. And all those people who are not yet using our application, please do that quickly. Get in touch with our partners. Trust me, we do. We have spent our lives, especially me. I spent my life only thinking about how I can make LIC agent much more powerful and much more competitive, and how we can showcase LIC products far more effectively than anything else available to the customers in India. So you will definitely benefit from whatever products you subscribe from Datacom. And thank you so much. Uh, all the best, and keep rocking, and keep safe, and keep your family safe. Thank you.